Hello, welcome to Novethic Annual Event show. Today we have Gary Greenberg from Hermes. Welcome.
Thank you.
First, could you tell us which kind of topic do you want to provide to our audience at our annual event?
We're going to talk about ESG, responsible investing in emerging markets. That's what my team does, and our company is very involved in that. And we'll also talk about going beyond scoring in ESG, what we consider to be real responsible investing is all about.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, traditionally, fund managers will screen for ESG and look for best in class, and then apply their process to those best in class, very small little universe of companies. We think that's investing backwards. We think the first thing you have to do is earn a return for your investors. Therefore, we screen for the best possible stocks. That means good balance sheets, good profitability, good management, good valuation. And once we find those, we subject those to our ESG process. But what I mean by going beyond scoring is actually moving towards engaging with companies so that one can actually improve the profitability, but also improve the world a little bit, improve their behavior a little bit.
Could you give us some example, very concrete, and in which area exactly?
Well, Hermes has a team called EOS, Employee Ownership Services, engages on behalf of 44 pension plans, about 250 billion euros, amassing the voting power of those plans to be able to have a voice with corporations. In particular, the team has focused on climate change and has been successful in moving the climate change debate, and also in specific companies, even in France, towards a more responsible, better future, and also probably better returns given the challenges that fossil fuels have over the next 20, 30 years.
In emerging markets, could you give to us a very concrete example of this kind of work?
Yes, so not so much in climate change, but in the fossil fuel industry. We were invested in a company in Brazil, which was very much in the energy industry, but governance was really quite poor. The reason for that was that the government had a lot of people on the board, and the company was acting really in national service, essentially for the government rather than for the shareholders.
We can name it, no?
Everybody knows it was Petrobras.
Yeah.
And we led a group of investors, both people who were clients of ours and other investors as well, to push for getting some representatives on the board that would represent minority shareholders. And we were successful in that. After that, of course, these directors who went onto the board were very responsible people, but they were ostracized by the rest of the directors on the board who didn't want somebody representing minority shareholders. So we put pressure. Of course, the scandal broke after that. And after the scandal broke, these two directors became very important people indeed and led the reconstruction of the company's management. And now it's a much more responsible, well-managed company. It's still got a lot of debt, so it has problems ahead. Nevertheless, it's now managed appropriately. So we were able to have an influence there. So
you hope that the takeaway you will give to the audience of the Novethic Annual Event is how crucial is to have ESG analysis to know really better companies. Could I summarize that on that?
I think it's crucial on the investment part, but then really to improve the company itself, engagement is important. So you have a better return for the investors, and the company becomes a more sustainable long-term player in the world.
So Gary Greenberg, thank you very much, and see you in Paris 1st of December.
Thank you.